Hi, my name is Nick Halstead. In this informative speech, I will be informing all of you on the sport of football. Football is played on a field which is 100 yards by 50 yards. It is played with a ball that is brown and white, and the players can either throw or run with it, but I will get into more of that later. There's usually 4 quarters in a game, which each lasts 15 minutes, and there is halftime in between the first 2 quarters and the second 2 quarters. Now we'll get into offense and defense and the rules of the game. On offense, there are 11 players, and they try to get the ball down the field into the other team's end zone, 100 yards down the field. They can either do this by running the ball, which means they can get the ball and try to run it forward, or they can throw the ball, which means they can receive the ball and they throw it to another player on their team down the field and try to score a touchdown. If they fail to score a touchdown, they can also kick a field goal, which is worth 3 points, while a touchdown is worth 9. Sorry, a touchdown is worth 6. And after a touchdown, they can kick an extra point, which is worth 1 point, or they can go for a 2-point conversion, which is worth 2 points, but that's a little more difficult. When they are driving down the field to score, they must get a first down to continue going down the field. And what this means is that every 10 yards, there is a first down marker, and if they fail to reach it within 4 downs, then they will turn the ball over to the other team where they currently have the ball. And now we'll get into defense. On defense, your job is to stop the offense from scoring. And there are multiple ways to do this. If you tackle the player with the ball and you stop them from scoring, that will help. If the team on offense decides to throw the ball, you can either knock the ball down for an incompletion, which means they get no yards on that play, or you can intercept the ball, and in this case, that means your team now has possession of the ball, and that means your offense can get on the field. Or if you intercept the ball, you can also return it for a touchdown if you intercept the ball and run back into the offense team's end zone. You can also force a fumble, which means if any player on offense has the ball, and you tackle them and they lose the ball, your team can pick it up and it will now be your ball, and you can also pick it up and score a touchdown for your defense. At the beginning of every game, there is a kickoff, which means they kick the ball off to the other team, and that's how it starts. And after every touchdown, the team that scores the touchdown kicks the ball off to the other team. There are also other ways to score points, such as a safety, which means a defensive player tackles an offensive player with the ball in their own end zone, and that is worth 2 points. And that's all the ways to score, and that's offense and defense. And there's one other thing, and it's called special teams, and it is about when you kick the ball off or when you punt. And punting is basically after 3 downs, if you don't want to risk going for it on 4th down to lose the ball, you can punt the ball to the other team and give them the ball deeper in their own half so they have a harder time getting to your end zone. And that's the basic rules of football. I don't believe I missed anything. Thank you for listening to this informative speech. I've been Nick Halstead.